opinion, Malaysia versus Thailand doesn't get bigger than this.
Selamat datang ke Liga Super VPG Malaysia.
فيما برياح غاب جمال غاب وسيم
Hello guys and welcome to the official VPG live stream, and tonight we are back for week 2 of the VPG World Cup qualifiers. So last week we had some fantastic games. If you want to check that out after tonight's stream, it's on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/virtualprogaming. So tonight there is a lot of nations going head to head in the qualifiers. Obviously we're going to cover the Europe section, but Africa, Asia, Americas are all going at it as well. But here are some of the matches that we are going to be covering today. We're going to quickly go over to the Matchday Live Arena so we can cover and get those matches underway. But here are some of the fixtures on the screen right now. We need to cover England versus Sweden, France, Israel, Spain, Austria, and so on and so on. But yeah, guys, let's take a look at all the streams on the automatic switch over here. As you can see on the screens right now, everyone's getting ready for tonight's action. We're going to flick through quite a few. Let's take a look at Spain. I think Spain are live now, so we're going to go over to that one.
José Bailón sale a la contra España con bastante calmita. Chris Rendal para Juanillo, Juanillo para Paul Beltrán que intenta filtrar, lo consigue para Ferestar. Joseliño llega a la segunda ola, va a despejar Connor. Buen disparo de José Bailón, cruzadito, Aarón para Paul Beltrán, Goesol para Chris Rendal cambiando el juego, atrás para Pris Tyler, el antiguo extremo jugando para José Bailón y se encuentra con Evensi. Minuto 37, sigue España ganando 1-0 a Austria. Sería el 9º punto, 9 de 9. Goesol para Joselino para José Bailón que la pone, despeja a Austria, ahí está. Goesol intentaba girarse. Juanillo sale nuevamente a Austria, pero no tiene ningún tipo de posibilidad. La corta Paul Beltrán para Joseliño que intenta jugarla. Joseliño dentro del área, se la va a llevar Mots para Miki saliendo a banda. Dinner que no consigue controlar el esférico, se va a encontrar con Pris Tyler. Paul Beltrán que la juega para Pris Tyler para Vigarón, Aarón para Soul para Juanillo para Joseliño que buscaba a Ferestar pero no lo encuentra. Es el balón que lo juega atrás para Juanillo, Goesol que vuelve a recuperar muy arriba. Chris Rendal que intenta irse por banda izquierda. Juanillo García que asoma al balcón del área. Balón de José Bailón para Paul Beltrán, Goesol, Juanillo Ferestar. Hay 5 jugadores en una baldosa. Y el disparo de Ferestar que lo saca Connor. La va a intentar poner dentro Austria, que despeja, buscaba la contra, desplazamiento largo.
Because that's Spain. Let's take a look at some of the other action. Spain lead at half-time, 1-0 against Austria. So we've got Holland kicking off against Ireland now. We'll come back to that one very shortly. Let's take a look at France. France are 1-0 up against Israel, I think it is. Yes, 1-0 up against Israel. We'll go to that one very shortly. An early lead conceded by Israel, and Israel look to build up the quick 1-2 possession in the middle. France have got a very strong team this season. They've got a mixture of players from obviously VPG France and EFA, which is the Esports Federation from PS4 EFA. Those two have got a little partnership going, which is good to see, to try and grow the community of France. And it looks like France are going to get 2-goal lead here. Nice bit of tiki-taka passing, creating those chances, and the goalkeeper easily saved for Israel and France. We'll have England kicked off. We shall see England now kicking off against Sweden. It's literally just kicked off now. I will turn off the in-game commentary because obviously you don't want to hear both of our voices. So let's go over a little bit of details from this World Cup. So obviously from week number 1, the top teams that sit on top of the table from week 1, we have Spain from group number 1, England are top of group number 2, Norway are top of group number 3, Czech Republic are top of group number 4, Germany top of group number 5, and France are top of group number 6. England are playing in the blue kit and Sweden in the yellow. Many times they've played each other in the official World Cup. I think the last time, I can't really remember, was it like 3-0 England or something like that? But yeah, there's both really fantastic sides on the pro clubs international teams here. I mean, England have got some fantastic players from the Esports Premier. QPR manager Mo Chowdhury has chose a very good side tonight, and I think he's also in CDM. England in the blue. Nice little pass into Charlie. The hash pass score. No, he hasn't. Fantastic clearance there. Gone back to the England forward. Can Lodge do anything with it? Nice little bit of skill work there. And fantastic clearance from the Sweden centre half. Obviously, England have got a 100% winning ratio going into the second week of the World Cup. But let's see how things will go today in their 2 games. I know they've got Sweden now. I'm not sure who the second fixture is, but we can check. We can definitely check. Okay, let's skip to, let's take a look at Italy. Italy are just about to kick off. They do kick off late, so we don't want to watch players get themselves into the lobby. Norway. Is this his Norway stream? This is Austria stream, sorry. Austria against Spain. We're watching the Spanish commentary before. It looks like Austria have got themselves a goal back against Spain there, and Spain do need to pick it off. One of the favourites to win the competition. Let's take a look at Turkey. Turkey are 1-0 up against Albania. Let's see if they have any commentary. Turkey don't have any commentary there, so I'll go over this one. Turkey playing in the white and red, and Albania playing in the red and black. Turkey also a very strong community. They've got like Besiktas and Talispor players and Galatasaray all in the same lineup here, so it should be great to see how well they do in this competition. It's the first time players from Besiktas, Galatasaray and Antalyaspor and a few others in the same lineup. Some very fantastic players. You've probably heard of, like, I think Memo's Turkish, but he's one of the best players around. And Turkey are through. What a nice little chip there. And there we go. It's 2-0 Turkey against Albania. Nice little celebration, pointing up to the sky, hoping to seal the 3 points against Albania. Let's take a look at Greece. Their stream is starting still. They should be coming very shortly. I think theirs has been delayed. Croatia getting themselves back into the lobby. Switzerland's against Portugal. Let's take a look at this one. Portugal also done well in the opening week of the competition. Some fantastic players in this one. I don't think there's any playing from FTW Legacy, which are the best team in the world from Portugal. I wouldn't say the best team in Europe, but they are up there with the best of the best. I don't see any players from FTW Legacy, but still a fantastic starting 11 from Portugal today. Nice little build up in the middle there. Nice through ball. Can we get a goal to make it 2-0 Portugal? And he's missed a chance there. Fantastic save from the Swiss goalkeeper. Let's move across to Sweden and England. We'll go watch the England stream shortly, and we'll see over Kosovo. So we're going to go back to Spain as they play against Austria.
Evansy para Blues Forever. Evansy se encierran en banda. Tienen que abrir. Balón a Whitey. Whitey, pase potente para la zona de Amparatu. Amparatu al centro para Miki. Miki jugando. Basculando al equipo con Whitey. Se va a encontrar con The Funky Man. Balón de Blues Forever. Blues Forever para Wiener. Balón arriba. La va a buscar Nafiz. Nafiz para Rauta. Rauta para Blues Forever. Blues Forever que la juega. Va a intentar jugarla desde dentro del área. Estaba Aarón poniendo la pierna. Había sido una jugada bastante confusa. Freestyler Evans. Sí, muy bien, Alex. Muy bien, Alex. Despejando. Sale Joseliño. Triangulando la selección española. El balón que es un cambio de juego para Aarón. Aarón buscando a José Bailón. Vaya pase de Aarón. José Bailón que intenta jugar la bicicleta de José Bailón. La pone en la frontal para Juanillo. Juanillo buscando a Ferestar. Ferestar que no consigue llegar al objetivo. Y el esférico que llega con mucha calma. Mansita para Conor Kenway. El portero austriaco la pone hacia el lado derecho del ataque. Balón para Ferestar. El esférico, el cuero que llega al jugador de Wires. Paul Beltrán para José Bailón. José Bailón en la frontal. Juanillo, Ferestar. Lo que acaba de hacer Ferestar. La sacó Conor Kenway. Pero vaya jugadita de Ferestar. Paul Beltrán para Juanillo para Chris Rendall. Chris Rendall que otea al horizonte, intenta jugarla, pero estaba Rauta para Wiener Schindel para Blues Forever, y Blues Forever que se encierra. También lo encierra Aarón en funciones defensivas como siempre. Nafiz para Rauta jugando al centro, muy bien, muy buen robo de balón de Juanillo García, leyendo la trayectoria de pase. Chris Rendall templadito al centro para Paul Beltrán, se va a adelantar Whitey, sale Austria nuevamente, sigue ganando por la mínima España, buscando el 9-9 en esta fase de grupos de la Copa del Mundo de VPG. ¿A quién más saludamos por el chat? Nadie más reacciona en el chat. Balón de Wiener para Blues Forever que intenta girarse, estaba Paul Beltrán. Blues Forever con Nafi, se encuentra ahora con el otro medio centro defensivo y es Joseliño que intenta lanzar la contra. Joseliño que intenta irse, que bien Mots ahora lanzándose al suelo, el tackle es bueno.
So let's move across to the England game, where England are drawing 0-0 against Spain. They've had 4 shots and 0 shots on target. So 4 shots is not very good. What you want to see from England. Can they get into the second half and get the 3 almighty points that they are looking in this game? Let's move across. Italy are starting their game. Norway haven't kicked off yet. Turkey, I think they're probably starting the second half. Let's take a look. Turkey lead 3-0 against Israel. Fantastic. Greece are setting up for their game. As you can see there, Casta in the top left-hand corner. Croatia. This is the Finland line up. Swiss and Portugal still 1-0 to Portugal. Keeper's a bit crazy there. Ooh, a bit crazy from the Portuguese goalkeeper. But Portugal with Krumbacher running down the left-hand side of the pitch. He's going to bring it back into the middle. He's done a cross. Fantastic ball. And there we go. It's 2-0. 2-0 to Portugal. Fantastic ball from the left winger, and saw a fantastic goal from the centre half of the blue hair. 2-0. Mikel Teixeira with the second goal for Portugal. Let's move across to the England game, guys. We need to see England. England do need to switch themselves back on.
Read it superbly to take back possession.
England do need to get themselves back up and running. It's been goalless, 0-0. Sweden have probably got a fantastic defensive record in this one. I mean, they've done well in week number 1, but as you can see, they're closing down very fast, not giving England any time on the ball. And Sweden, they look to counter. England do need to be careful here. If they do bring too many players forward, they are going to concede on a counter-attack here. Sweden play a nice ball to the winger. A nice interception from HSL Tom, who looks into the middle for Lodge to Gary. And Hash, nice free ball. Hash should have gone there himself. They need to take some shots to England side. Let us know in the comment section which nation you are from, and obviously what you predict the scores will be. Obviously, we saw a fantastic display from Spain against Austria. Austria didn't do too bad. They scored a goal, but was that a penalty? No, it's not. A fantastic clearance there. Nice tackle from the Sweden defenders. Let's move across to some other games, but we'll see the last little clip from England. We don't want to see a boring game, and it's been 60 minutes of quite just an end-to-end of just passing. Nothing really exciting in this one. England do need to be better. They are approaching towards the end of the second half. Nice little through ball to Gary. Gary goes back, and he's going to lose the ball there. Nice interception from Sweden. Jasin on the left-hand side. He's going to go down the left-hand side, back to him with a 1-2. A nice interception from the CDM there. HSL Tom plays a nice through ball down the right-hand side. Lodge has it and gives the ball too easy away. Hopefully England do get something out of this. They've got a 100% record from week number 1, but anything can happen in this World Cup. Anything can happen. Obviously, you're not just counting on one player. You're counting on every single player to perform. And if one player is playing bad, it can really upset and it can change the game. Sweden look to counter, playing nice little X passes in the middle, passing it around the defence. And, oh, England can counter here. Charlie. Oh, why is he playing it into the middle there? Yeah. Oh, he got lucky. And England got themselves a goal. That nice little skill move there from the centre forward. And there we go. A hashpad, Rotherham United and England international Adam Patel. PSN hashpad with the 1 goal to England. Fantastic stuff. Let's take a look at Spain to see how they're setting up. Obviously, the caster, Leo, he's a fantastic caster from Spain. Obviously, Spain got the first win. 2-1 against Austria. Let's take a look at Holland against Ireland. Let's watch this one, guys.
Alsoma. Crossing possibilities.
Okay, so Holland going to the middle.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a nice chance there from Holland.
To go, Derek, but they won't get a better chance than that.
It's a nice chance there. Ireland were a bit shaky at the back, but a nice little R1 square, low driven cross into the box and just missed the top right hand corner. Goal kick to Ireland. Ireland playing in the white and obviously Holland playing in the orange and black. Ireland are under new management under Ross Kane, who is currently the Shrewsbury manager, who plays in the Partnered English League and the Premier Division as well. Holland managed by Spartan. No, that's Belgium. So Holland managed by Esports Danny, also played in the VPG Europe. Fantastic manager. But so far, 75 minutes in, and Ireland lead with 1-0. Ireland corner. Can they do anything from this? Have they set up any set pieces? Let's take a look. Fantastic little cross back to the back post. And it's going to be a clearance from Holland here. Let's move across to another fixture. Let's take a look at France. France are watching the match highlights here as they dominated in their fixture. Nice little through ball over the top. Fantastic stuff there. France look like they're taking the 3 points. Can they do it in the second game? We will take a look shortly as we move across to another fixture. Let's take a look at Italy. Italy are playing.
E agora! E é pênalti! Não tem limite para pênalti.
So Italy are playing against Northern Ireland here, and Italy have a penalty. Can they make it 3-0? And he's hit the crossbar. It shouldn't bother them too much because obviously Northern Ireland do have themselves a red card, but we shall see how they will get on. 36 minutes in, and Italy have a 2-0 lead. Northern Ireland playing in green, Italy in the white kit. Italy are another favourites to win. They've got a big community on PlayStation, like teams like HSL, Falcons, Empire Tigers. Fantastic. There's a lot of teams I haven't mentioned there, but as you can see, some of the players are in the Italy starting 11. But then again, it doesn't all go down to the best players in one team. It goes about to chemistry and division, and obviously you can see that with a nice little pass in there. Little 1-2s, and Italy are 3 goals up, and it's not even half time yet. I reckon it's going to be a 6-goal thriller, this one. We shall see. We'll come back to that one very short. Let's take a look at Norway there, getting themselves into the lobby. Turkey are 6-0 up against Albania. Fantastic to see there. Turkey, fantastic side, probably another favourite to win. So many good teams in this World Cup this season. Obviously, every FIFA, each nation grows and grows and grows, so it's just the quality is going to get better and better there. And Furkan takes the man of the match there. So congratulations to Turkey on the win for this one. Let's take a look at Greece. They're just getting ready for the next game. And Scotland, let's take a look at Scotland versus Finland.
Yes. 1-0 then.
So it's 1-0 to Scotland. Some fantastic players in here. They've got like Fraser Scott, who's the co-manager, and Manpreet Singh, who's also the manager for Scotland. I think in the last World Cup they got themselves into the quarters or semi-finals. They've actually this manager's also won the Champions League, so the quality is there. Last week didn't do so well, but there we go. And it's 2-0. Scotland, fantastic in this game. Nice little set piece. A header back to the back post. And a nice goal there. Scotland can celebrate 2-0 lead against Finland. Finland are also a fantastic side. Manager Sauko, esports Premier Standard player. And there we go, George English getting the second goal for Scotland. Let's move across to Kosovo against Hungary.
Chaka.
So Hungary playing in, it looks like it's the red and white, and we got Kosovo playing in the yellow. 1-1, so it's very close at the minute. Some fantastic players from both. Obviously, we've got a Hungarian community with their own domestic league system on the VPG called the HPCL. Some fantastic teams. They have official teams from Hungary. I think there's around 20 to 30 official clubs from Hungary in this one. Obviously, all in the same lineup. They chose the best players to represent the country. Let's see how Hungary will do. But at the minute, Hungary are on the back foot here, just defending everything they can from a strong Kosovan side. Let's move across to the Spanish team, and they're preparing for the second game. Let's take a look at England. England, I think they finished 1-0. France are starting their second game. Let's take a look at, there's got to be a few others here. Turkey into the match highlights.
Not the best challenge, free kick.
We'll go into the fixtures. The match fixtures for this one. Let us know in the comment section who you want to watch, guys. Do you want to watch Spain, Holland, France, England, Italy, Austria, Turkey? Let us know in the comment section so we can put that game on for you guys. Right, let's take a look. We're going to go into the... We'll go into the France stream, because obviously France are live now for their second game. Or maybe it's a warm-up, because they're both called France, it looks like. Maybe it's a warm-up by the player the next one. We won't watch that one. Let's take a look at Holland preparing. Spain, they're getting ready for their next game, it looks like. Italy against Northern Ireland. We'll get back into this one. So Italy playing nice football in the middle. Francesco with a nice switcher play back to the right centre-back. Nice bit of play at the back. Nice tiki-taka passing from Italy. Northern Ireland will be out of this one because they do have a red card, so it will be very hard for them to get themselves back into it. But as soon as they get the ball, they're clearing it. They've got nothing else to do. Look, they've got 3 at the back. A red card, and Italy, I reckon there's going to be more in this one. We shall see. But I reckon the manager's told the players of the Northern Ireland to... Obviously, we've got a red card, so we need to not concede as much goals, because obviously goal difference does matter in this competition. There is 6 nations per group, so depending on where they finish, whoever finishes in third could go through, because the 4 best third slots do qualify into the main event of the World Cup. This is just the qualifiers. There is qualifiers for each region, and the best of the best make it to the official World Cup for a 2,500 cash prize. But yeah, let's see. I think Spain are probably one of the favourites. Italy, Germany as well. Nice little play there, and it's 4 goals to Italy. Nice little play. Alessandro Guido with the 4th goal for Italy. Let's take a look at England to see if they're setting up in their game. England are getting ready. As you can see, the lineup now: Lee Jacko, A.G. Brewer, and the Hash Power in the middle is playing Cam this game. Hash. Let's take a look if there's any other games we can watch. Let's take a look. It looks like Austria setting up for the next game. Let's take a look at Austria. Is it Norway? Ah, it's Austria. Austria setting up here for their next game. Let's see how they do. We'll switch through them. Obviously, I want to give you the scores of everyone. The VPG streams not to focus on one match. We want to try give you the taste of the whole aspect of the virtual football and the international scene. As you can see here in the 7th screen, we have Turkey setting up for their next game. But yeah, we will skip through quite a lot of them to get you the best matches, the best content, and obviously all the fixtures. So we've got a goal for Kosovo, I think it looks like. Well, let's take a look here. Nice little tic-tac play there. And it's 2-1. Hungary. Whew. Hungary are a very good side, but that would definitely upset the odds there. Hungary playing in the red and white, and they conceded for the 2nd time in this one. And Kosovo lead 2-1. Sweden are setting up for their 2nd game. Switzerland also. Croatia against Finland against Scotland. My bad, I do apologise. Let's take a look to see if Scotland can lead. Oh, and Finland have pulled a goal back, and it's 2-1 here. Scotland just leading by 1 now. Fantastic little set piece. Mr. Valdo with the first goal for Finland. Can Finland get themselves an equaliser? But obviously, due to week number 1, Scotland didn't have a good week, so the 3 points in this one is needed for Scotland. So they do need to hold themselves on, need to stay composed in the middle and relax and just play how they play. But Finland and Scotland, a fantastic fixture here. Nice little switcher play from Finland. They're looking for this 2nd goal here. Fantastic claim from Scotland. Let's move across to some other games. We've got Greece. He's been speaking for hours and there's no gameplay. But as you can see, that's the 3-5-2 formation they've got. And they'll be playing very shortly. It looks like they'll be playing Switzerland very shortly. Turkey against Spain. Let's go to the Spanish stream.
0-0 entre Turquía y España, Sergio.
Sigue el empate a 0, minuto ya 13, jugando Emre, y no es Emre Çolak, balón para Bato, balón en profundidad buscando la espalda de la defensa, finalmente es Aarón quien toca, ese balón que se marcha, saque de esquina, busca la frontal del área, busca la segunda jugada, cuidado que puede montar la contra, balón para Joselinho, puede armar la carga, costado izquierdo, cae Ferestar al recibir, y opta por jugar hacia atrás, lo que llegó ese balón dividido con bastantes dificultades, Prince Styler por el costado derecho, José Bailón que pierde el balón ante Onur, que va a ser posesión para la selección española. José Bailón que amaga con sacar. De segundas lo hace para el centro. Jugaron en largo. Era Paul Beltrán el que habían puesto ese balón en largo. Ahí está de nuevo el propio Paul. Balón para José Bailón. Por dentro para Paul. Al otro lado se equivocó la apertura. Buscaban a Goesou. No lo encontraron. Encontraron las piernas turcas. Cuidó Juanillo García. Frontal del área. Balón para Ferestar. Trastabillado. Smaz que se quita el balón de en medio. No quiere problemas. Otro desplazamiento en largo para evitar los problemas en Turquía.
La presión de España asfixiante, igual que en el partido contra Austria. Vamos a ver si afinamos un poquito más la puntería. Ahí está Pandali. Pandali que lanza la bicicleta, se la lleva con un poquito de suerte del primer regate, pero no del segundo. Llegó Mr. Aarón, Mr. Muro. Balón de Joselinho, el esférico jugado atrás para Alex GR. Alex GR que juega para Chris Rendall. Chris Rendall para The Funky Man. Juanillo para Ferestar. Ferestar que intenta girarse, se va a encontrar con Hawk. Y Hawk con Pandali buscaba el desplazamiento potente, pero estaba muy atento durante toda la noche Prince Tyler. Creo que fue contigo, Blue, que hablábamos hace poco, que es uno de los jugadores infravalorados quizás en dentro de la comunidad.
Bueno, era, ¿no? Yo creo que de sobra es una broma ya más que otra cosa, ¿no? Todos sabemos el valor que tiene Prince. Y bueno, siempre está con la coña de que es el jugador más infravalorado, ¿no? Pero es un fuera de serie. Es un fuera de serie, Pris. Eso ya lo sabe de sobra, ya lo sabe toda la comunidad. Y bueno, esa broma va a seguir toda la vida hasta que se retire, está claro.
Es Maz que busca la diagonal larguísima, pero llegó una vez más. ¿Quién si no? El señor con más estilo de toda la comunidad, Pris Tyler. Gobierna el resultado gafa de momento, Sergio. Aquí nadie marca.
Aquí nadie marca, de momento los porteros son meros espectadores del partido. No han tenido de momento Marcosar por parte de España ninguna acción en la cual tenga que intervenir el arquero y tampoco el portero turco. Lo dicho, 2 espectadores y esta falta en el círculo central. Ponga ya Paul Beltrán. Caracolea sobre sí mismo y apertura para José Bailón, que se la devuelve. De nuevo conectando a ambos futbolistas. Balón para Juanillo García. Por dentro para Ferestar. Por Beltrán que filtra. Cedía de primeras. ¿Quién era? Ahí lo vemos. Es Joseliño. Vamos a ver que finalmente ese balón se lo acaba llevando Onur. Aunque José Bailón recupera en zona poco comprometida. Llega hasta la línea de fondo. Balón en envío atrás. Juanillo García hacia el frontal. Corta Samet. Y cuidado que puede montar la contra, aunque ya replegó bien la selección española, fuerzan incluso un desplazamiento largo, el cual caza José Bailón, juega para Alex GR, ay que se queda dormido Furcanaldo, balón para Pandial y cuidado, vamos a ver, ese balón finalmente sacó la defensa. Y juega Turquía, Leo, que intenta atacar, intenta marcar el primero en el 36, camino el 37. Bato para Pandali, por dentro de nuevo, Enre para Furnacaldo, el disparo. Pues ahí estaba, lo decíamos que eran meros espectadores los porteros. Y con este disparo también sigue siendo espectador Marcosar porque no pudo hacer absolutamente nada. Y marca el primero la selección turca.
Fue un buen gol y vino después de una pérdida de balón en zona muy comprometida de la zaga española. Vamos a ver si España se sobrepone. No está muy acostumbrada España a... ¡Oye, oye, Juanillo! ¡La saca con la espalda Hassi! ¡La ha sacado con la espalda Hassi! Ahí está Juanillo con Alex GR. La va a intentar sacar el ano. La pelota de Goesol, es que se llama así. ¿Yo qué quieres que te diga? Había un jugador mítico brasileño centrocampista que también se llamaba así.
El ano, sí.
Yo he de decir que ese nombre suena como el culo, pero es lo que hay. Ahí está Chris Rendall para Joseliño la filtra para Ferestar, el balón que se le va a quedar atrás a Juanillo García y Pandali que lanza la contra. Pandali que la pisa, le esconde a la misma, la acaricia, la pone para Emre que se va a encontrar con Chris Rendall, recupera España, minuto 43, dominio de momento infructuoso de la selección española, que ve como de momento gobierna en el electrónico el gol de los turcos. 1 minuto de descuento según tablilla del árbitro asistente. La va a jugar Aarón para Ferestar para Joseliño. Vamos a ver la carrera de Joseliño. Se va a encontrar con Hassi nuevamente, que sacó un balón in extremis con la espalda. Termina la primera parte. Gana.
And that's it, guys. Turkey lead at the halfway mark, 1-0, and with more possession. Obviously, Spain going into this game are the favourites, but Turkey have played a fantastic display in this first half. We'll join you in the second half very shortly. Let's move across to some of the others. Holland are preparing. France 0-0 in their game. England are setting up for their game now. We will go to that one shortly. Italy setting up for theirs. Norway and Portugal. Finland, Austria and Portugal. Austria lead 1-0. Turkey are playing against Spain. They're checking the lineups, as you can see on the screen. Greece prepare for their game. They're preparing right now. Croatia showing the match highlights. Swiss against Albania 0-0. We have Sweden 0-0 against Ireland, 32nd minute, and going into this one, Kosovo against Malta 0-0 with only 8 minutes in. Let's move across to Spain versus Turkey, as that is the match we do want to see right now. So we'll move across to the casters from VFO.
Intento de sorprender por parte de España, ese desplazamiento en largo de Alex GR, que finalmente quedó en nada, y ya es posesión para el equipo turco. Balón por mediación de Emre en ese costado derecho. El balón ese lo cruza hacia el otro costado por completo. Buscaba sorprender, pero otra vez, como tú dices, el hombre con más estilo de la comunidad apareció en defensa para solventar la situación. Apertura al costado derecho, donde aparece José Bailón, pisa área. Vamos a ver qué hace el 11, la entrega no es buena. Finalmente va a llegar Hawk para cortar, aunque favorece la posesión para Paul Beltrán. Se la va a llevar Onur, se metió en problemas, aunque tocó. Finalmente parece que había sido José Bailón, pero no, fue el jugador turco el último en tocar, por lo cual es posesión para España. Y cuidado que pita falta, puede ser peligrosa, pueden poner el balón dentro del área. A ver con qué nos sorprende aquí la selección española. Vamos a ver quién la pone. Parece que va a ser Paul Beltrán, el encargado de poner... Perdón, era Juanillo García buscando el segundo palo. Snaz que se la quita de medio y Leo que monta en la carga a los turcos.
Montan la carga los turcos. Ahí está Pandali para Emre. Emre para Furcanaldo. Furcanaldo que intenta llevársela. ¡Ay, ay, ay, ay!
Oh,
¡Qué golazo!
¡Qué golazo!
¡Qué golazo!
¡Qué golazo! Y esto hay que cantarlo aunque sea de los turcos. ¡Golazo de Furcanaldo! Que pone la vaselina por encima de Marcos Ar. Vaya golazo de los turcos. Vaya golazo de los otomanos, Blue.
Estamos viendo una Turquía muy, muy, muy tranquila. Fijaos ahora, ojo ahora. Nada. Decía, una Turquía muy bien situada en el campo, su línea de 3 atrás, 4 centrocampistas, pero 2 se quedan muy atrás, con lo cual es una línea de 5, pero en 2 bloques, defendiendo muy bien y salen la contra muy rápido. Nos han cogido con Paul y Goesol muy adelantados. Entonces, 4 para 2. Y es lo que tiene, buena definición, excelente definición. Yo pensé que había sido tiro y rebote, pero bueno, nada que decir.
Juega el balón Aarón, la ha llevado a saque de banda, lo va a hacer Bato, oteando el horizonte, amaga, la juega en corto para Pandali. Pandali que intentaba salir, Chris Rendall con Paul Beltrán, vaya patadita, Juanillo García. Es la tercera falta en lo que vamos de segunda parte y esto en FIFA es...
Of the ball. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger.
See, England haven't been well in the second week of the internationals. Obviously, I think they got a 1-0 win against Sweden. They haven't really created much. Obviously, only 22 minutes in, and Romania take the lead with 1-0. Romania playing in the red and yellow, and England playing in the white. Let's see how it goes. Romania do have a fantastic starting 11 tonight. Obviously, Romania do have themselves a community with VPG called the RVFL. I think there's 2 to 3 leagues in Romania. Some fantastic teams like there's a Zeal 22 who play in one of the highest levels of the pro club's esports structure. And a lot of their players are in this lineup. Obviously, there's a few others as well. There's so many good teams in Romania. But as you can see right now, Romania take the lead 1-0, and England do need to get themselves back on it. Obviously, it'll be the manager that needs to get the players motivated here, because they only scored 1 and didn't really create much. So hopefully now they need to do something to get some goals in this one. Nice little flicks there. That's going to be a goal. It's got to be a goal here. Oh, fantastic defensive play there by Romania, and it's a corner England. Let's watch this one till around the 40th minute, and then we'll go back to Spain versus Turkey, where Turkey are leading 2-0. Let's take a look at England's set piece to see if they set anything up nicely, and Romania look to counter. The centre-halves just left that striker clean with a nice through ball, and the through here, it's going to be 2-0 to Romania. The sweat is on if they want to play it. And there we go. Fantastic save there by the goalkeeper for England, HMH Gamer. You're familiar with the name, he's fantastic. And he kept England in it there. It could have been 2-0 Romania. Very sloppy at the back from England. Nice little set piece there. And, oh, it looks like they changed the keeper there. Hoster in goal, it looks like. We'll move across to Spain as England concede the first goal and Romania winning. So let's move across to Spain, guys.
Canaldo, que vaya golazo marcó antes. Preguntaban por el portero, no fue por el portero, fue un golazo. Cuidado con las croquetas turcas, el disparo, tapa la defensa. José Bailón se la quita de medio para evitar problemas. La gana Hawk, ya buscando a Samet. De nuevo Hawk, o hay 2 Hawk o me he equivocado de nombre. Bueno, no pasa nada, juega Samet. Ahora ya con un poco más de calma Turquía, cuando quedan 10 minutos. Es muy difícil la remontada y sobre todo veo a la selección española un poco engrasada.
Rota. Están muy separados todos unos de otros.
Blue, tú que eres un experto en cocina, lo de las croquetas turcas que lleva.
Es el falafel, es falafel.
No sé, pero hoy era el Día Internacional de la Croqueta, por cierto.
Sí.
Bato que la juega atrás, intenta dormir el partido Turquía, cambio de juego larguísimo para Onur, Onur para Pandali, Pandali que busca Onur, Onur para Pandali, Pandali para Furcanaldo, brillante gol de Furcanaldo que juega atrás nuevamente para Elano. Elano se va a encontrar con The Funky Man y roba a Aarón que sale con mucha potencia, Aarón que se deja el esférico, Bato que juega, es un 3 para 2, llega solo en la defensa, Furcanaldo abriendo banda, es buena la de Furcanaldo para Samet, Samet es primeras, ¡fuera!
¿Cómo están jugando?
Ojo,
¡Fuera! El balón de Furcanaldo que llegó desde la segunda línea. Vaya contraataque, vaya contra que ha montado Turquía, Sergio, que en estos momentos está haciendo daño a España y creo que es una de las primeras veces que veo a la selección española groggy.
Pues sí, coincido contigo porque pocas veces hemos visto a España sufrir tanto en un partido, pero es que la verdad es que Turquía está jugando bastante bien. Pases rápidos, buenas combinaciones, aunque cuidado que José Bailón quiere combinar para ver que otra vez más no dejaba combinar la selección española con la portería. Cuidado Juanillo García que busca el cabezazo de Alex GR, no consigue llegar en segunda instancia el remate de Joseliño y el partido que está a puntito de morir. Pero la verdad es que Turquía está siendo merecedora de llevarse este encuentro.
Balón de Ferestar para Juanillo. Juanillo dentro del área. Disparó al muñeco José.
And that's it, guys. Turkey take the lead 2-0 out from title favourites Spain, and Turkey take the 3 points in the qualifiers. That's a big upset there, so congratulations to Turkey in that one. Let's move across to some of the other matches here. All of them are being played, so let's flick through them. Spain just lost 2-0. Holland, not sure what's going on with their stream, but France are drawing 0-0 with Finland. It's just kicked off. England are starting their second half, which we're going to check shortly. Romania take that lead. Italy are playing Scotland 28 minutes in, and it's 0-0. Portugal against Austria. Portugal, we're losing 1-0 at half time, and obviously they've got themselves back into this. Let's watch the final minutes of this game. As you can see here, throw in to Portugal. Can they get themselves the 3 points in this one? They're going to waste some time, surely. It must be over now. 3 minutes on the clock, only 1 minute of in-game added. Over top free ball. Very sloppy from the Portuguese centre-halves there. Can Austria get themselves a last-minute goal? Nice little tick-tacker play. And there it is, guys. 2-1 to Portugal. Congratulations to Portugal for winning in that one. Let's take a look at Turkey. They just played Spain, and they won that one. Greece against Albania. Actually, Switzerland against Albania. Sorry, I've got my names mixed up there. But Switzerland lead 3-2. Let's take a look at this one. We've got Switzerland playing in the white, and there we go. Switzerland have a 2-goal lead now. 4-2. Nice little celebration there, flexing the 2-goal lead, and Switzerland easy there, leading top left-hand corner finish. Erkan Tinas. Let's move across. We've got Sweden against Ireland. Let's take a look at this on Sweden. Taking the free kick. Is there anything in this here? They practice the set pieces.
And he takes it away.
Sweden lead 1-0 against Ireland. We'll watch this break and we'll switch over to the England game. Ireland on the right-hand side.
Into a goal.
Can Ireland get themselves an equaliser here? A nice clearance there from Sweden. And Kosovo against Malta. Let's take a look at this one. So Malta are losing 2-1. Nice bit of defensive play there from Kosovo, but Malta in red. Looks like they're just rushing the ball now and not playing the nice football that they should be playing. Kosovo back into the middle. Nice little skill in the middle there. Little 1-2s down the right, down the right hand side. Back into the middle. Are they going to get the third goal here? Nice tackle from the centre half from Malta. Let's move across to England that we want to watch this one. England against Romania. Obviously some fantastic players from both, but obviously England are the favourites in this one. It's just a shame to see England playing terribly tonight into the 60th minute, and Romania look to get a second in that one. A fantastic save from the goalkeeper for England, and they have to clear it safe. England are on the back foot here.
For what will be a throw-in.
England are on the back foot in this game. A nice throw-in from Romania, and England do need to get themselves back into this one. Nice through ball. He's running down the wing. And Lodge playing up front. Nice little drag back, looking for players for the support. Back into the middle. The left-hand side makes a run, but he doesn't make it. HSL Tom back into the middle. ABXR, and he loses it. And England get it. Hashpar. Fantastic player. Hash Rotherham player. Plays in the Esports Premier. Can he get England back into this game? Back to Charlie on the left-hand side. Back to Hashpar. Hashpar plays it back into the middle to Lee Jacko. Lee Jacko back to HSL Tom. He needs to look to get themselves a through ball here. England need to be a bit more creative. They're just passing it easy and losing the ball too much. Nice over the top pass there from the centre half to another centre half. Nice through ball down the left. They need to do something with this here. Jacko. See, England they run it into the corners, into those good places, and then just try the little skill move back in. They need to take risks, otherwise they are going to lose to Romania here. What do you think the scores will be on this one, guys? Let us know in the live chat section. Romania are set up here to counter England. They need to be careful because they are in the 70th minute. They need to get themselves a goal to get themselves back into this game. Otherwise, it's Romania taking the 3 points, and England do need to be careful. Obviously, it's not scary times for England. I think this will be their first loss of the campaign. Spain took their first loss against Turkey, but obviously, teams like Spain and England, they want to come top of the group. Otherwise, you know, when the World Cup draw does come into place, they want to obviously get the weaker nations in their group, but we shall see, guys. Over top free ball. Nice clearance from Romania there. It's just very scruffy football at the minute. We'll probably swap to another game very shortly if the football isn't going to improve. Obviously, I want to provide you guys with entertainment of the highest international level. Nice little drag back into the middle, but then again, back to England. So it's just literally just hoofing it back and forth on both sides. We don't want to watch that sort of style of football. England do need to be better here. Nice switch of play. Back into the middle from England. HSL Tom. Nice little drag back. Back into the middle. Back to Gary. And there we go. And just rushed L1 triangle. And centre half clears it very comfortably. But then again, obviously we can't just make it all about England's bad performance. Romania are a very strong side. They've got 3 leagues in Romania. Some fantastic players here also. So obviously, 80th minute in now, Romania lead 1-0. England do need to commit a few more players forward to get this goal. But then again, nice cross into the box. And there we have a corner. Have they practiced any set pieces here for England? A corner. It's going to go front post. No, it's not. And it's back to the corner taker. Should be offside, and it should be a goal kick. No. I thought that might have been offside. A corner again for England. They need to do something with this. Nope, nothing at all, guys. Oh, here we go. Lodge. Oh, it's just wasted into the box. Someone needs to take a shot. I'm not going to watch this one, guys. Obviously, it's a bit boring. England playing some bad football here. Will, if you were the England manager, would you make changes into the next one? It's not gone their way now at all. Let's watch it for a little bit longer. There's only 4 minutes of in-game time left. Will Romania take the shock win on this one? Romania set up well to defend nicely against England. And it's Lodge. And nice clearance from the Romanian centre-half. Lodge there trying to do a nice little skill move past the centre-half to get a quick shot in. But it was too slow. As you can see, the set piece taker is a bit frustrated. He's trying to tell the player where to go to make that run. It's going to be the same sort of set piece. Needs to win that, and the centre half already knew where the ball was going to go. And they should be leading here. Should take the win, and they've lost it. Ooh. So if I was the manager, I would put all the centre backs into the box and go down the left hand side and get across. And there's only 1 minute of in-game time here. Hash. And it's a clearance here, so it should be the 3 points to Romania in this one. And England on the left, it's the last chance. And the keeper has saved it into his hands, and surely he should be wasting time here. Only 2 in-game minutes left, and that should secure the 3 points for Romania. 1 in-game minute. England do need to go get themselves back down this left-hand side and get themselves a goal, but it's too late now. Surely they can't get themselves a goal from this. Hashpat on the left-hand side. Can he do something with this now? He keeps going into the box, back into the middle. Someone needs to shoot, and they got themselves a goal, and it's 1-1 England. A safety net there with a Charlie 90th minute goal to get themselves back into the game with 1-1. As you can see, we're going to watch the match highlights now. I want to see some of the in-game stats from this one with the possession. It was just literally hoofing it from both sides, but there we go, 1-1 for England against Romania. And the stream's gone offline. I've obviously been frustrated with the night. But there we go. Let's move across to some of the other matches. Spain is offline. Holland is offline. France, let's take a look at this one. Looks like France are watching the match highlights unless that's a replay. And France are 1-0 against Finland. Let's watch this one. So France take the lead. 1-0 playing in the white, and Finland playing in the dark kit, which is like a navy blue. And is that a shot? I thought it was a shot. It was meant to be a switch up play, but it didn't work, and it's gone back to a Finland throw. Let us know in the comment section, guys, who you think will win out of this game. Obviously, France and Finland are some fantastic nations in this VPG World Cup. France are split community with obviously VPG France and EFA. Both esports platforms and communities working together for the better of France, which is what you want to see. I think France do have official clubs that are involved now. DFC. Oh, and there we go. Finland have got themselves an equaliser. Roberto Baggio with a goal. And there we go. 1-1. Finland, France. France need to be careful at the back there. Most of the nations do play 3-5-2 at the back, with only 3 defenders at the back. I mean, surely it's probably the best formation on this game, but has anyone tried anything different? Obviously from FIFA 20 a lot of people did use the 3-5-2, but would you still recommend it as the most supreme formation on FIFA 21? Obviously we saw Turkey beat Spain 2-0, but is there any formations that counter the 3-5-2 formation? Maybe the 4-1-2-1-2? Have we seen any nations play that? I know there's a team from UK called Season that play 4-1-2-1-2 and win quite comfortably. But here we go now. Finland are on the counter-attack. And nice clearance and nice possession won there from France. 65 minutes in. Let's see how this one goes. It's a bit of end-to-end, but nice football going on. I spoke too soon, and it is a throw-in to Finland. Obviously, Finland being a smaller country than France, should expect France to be the favourite in this one, which they are, but obviously Finland do have some fantastic players. They've got one of the best centre-halves in the world on pro clubs, which is Sako. Fantastic player, and obviously he's the manager as well, so he'll be carrying the Finland side. And it's over top free ball to France. Can they finish it? And ooh, just over the bar. What a chance missed there from France. Hopefully they'll create a few more, but very sloppy for the 3 centre-halves from the Finland international team there. Great clearance header from the France centre-half. Sako is the middle centre-back for Finland. And Finland, could they get over top free ball? Goalkeeper saw that and caught that nicely. Let's flick through some of the other matches. Obviously England went offline. Italy, I think they just won 1-0. Norway's offline now. Turkey is offline. Greece against Poland. Let's watch some of this one, guys.
Με το Βρατσίδη, ο Βρατσίδης στο μπούσι, αυτό είναι φάουλ και κάρτα. Αυτό είναι φάουλ και κάρτα κανονικά, την οποία την πήρε ο Σέμπουγκορ FIFA από το διαιτητή. Για να δούμε τι θα κάνουν τα παιδιά εδώ πέρα και πώς θα επιλέξουν και με τους προπονητές να το εκτελέσουν. Είναι ο Γκουλίτος δίνει στο Γιατσάι, ο Γιατσάι δίνει στο Μπούσι, πάρα πολύ ωραία ο Μπούσι, πέρασε 2 παίχτες των Πολωνών. Γιατσάι, η τρίπλα δεν πέρασε. Πολύ σφιχτή αμυντικά οι Πολωνοί, δεν μας έχουν δώσει περιθώρια εκμετάλλευσης της άμυνάς τους και κάποιων ευκαιριών που έχουμε κάνει. Και ένα γέμισμα, αν την προλάβει, είναι πολύ επικίνδυνα τα πράγματα εκεί πέρα. Θα την προλάβει, απίστευτο, ο Νάτσου, ο Γιατσάι του κλέβει πάρα πολύ ωραία την μπάλα και θα βγούμε εμείς στην κόντρα. Όχι, είναι ο Δεσίπρης. Ο Δεσίπρης στο Μπούσι. Ο Μπούσης στον Κομπογιάννη. Κομπογιάννη στον Γκουλίτο. Γκουλίτο στον Κομπογιάννη. Ελευθεριάδης. Ελευθεριάδης δίνει στον Γκουλίτο. Γκουλίτο στον Δεσίπρη. Δεσίπρη στον Μπούση. Κομπογιάννης. Διώχνουν οι Πολωνοί στην άμυνα εκεί πέρα. Καθυστερήσαμε αρκετά να δώσουμε την πάσα. Και τώρα ο Πασπαλιάρης δίνει στον Ελευθεριάδη. Ελευθεριάδης. Είναι κακή η πάσα. Δυστυχώς δεν έχουμε τώρα εκεί την ψυχραιμία να κάνουμε τις σωστές επιλογές. Ραφάλσκι. Οι Πολωνοί στο δεύτερο ημίχρονο, η αλήθεια είναι ότι απειλούν κυρίως με αντιπιθέσεις. Και ο Κοσμίδης καταλυτικός για μία ακόμη φορά. Γιατσάι. Ο Γιατσάι δίνει στον Μπούση. Μπούση στον Κομπογιάννη. Κομπογιάννη στον Βρατσίδη. Έχει ανέβει ο Γιατσάι. Δεν πέρασε παλιά, αλλά είναι φάουλ. Είναι φάουλ για μας σε πολύ καλό σημείο. Είναι φάουλ για εμάς σε πάρα πολύ καλό σημείο μέχρι τώρα, παιδιά. Για να δούμε αν θα πάει επευθείας ή θα ψάξει κάποια πάσα κοντινά του εκεί στον παίκτη με το μοβ τριγωνάκι πάνω από το κεφάλι του, ή θα κάνει κάποιο γέμισμα στην περιοχή. Ο Γκουλίτος δίνει στον Μπούση, ο οποίος αυτός θα βγάλει τη σέντρα. Δεν ήταν καλή όμως, διώξαν οι Πολωνοί. Γκουλίτος στον Γιατσάι. Κλέβει ο Γιατσάι, δίνει στον Βρατσίδη. Βρατσίδη στον Κομπογιάννη. Να την ευκαιρία, πέναλτι! Αυτό δεν είναι πέναλτι. Ο διαιτητής δεν δίνει τίποτα. Πασπαλιάρης. Πασπαλιάρης στον Ελευθεριάδη και είχαμε offside εκεί πέρα. Δεν συνεχίζει τη φάση. Είμαστε στο δεύτερο λεπτό των καθυστερήσεων. Νομίζω ότι σιγά σιγά το match λύγει. Τελειώνει. Τρώνε και λίγο χρόνο εκεί πέρα οι Πολωνοί για να πάρουν το παιχνίδι. Την ισοπαλία. Εδώ πέρα χάνει ο τερματοφύλακας τη φάση, αλλά δεν απειλούσε κανένας. Ο Μουλα...
Let's take a look at some of the other matches we do have. France still. Let's take a look at the France game against Finland, and it is going to end 1-1. France won, Finland won. A fantastic result there for both nations, but obviously France will be very upset with that one. With the 64% possession, they can only get one goal out of that one. Italy's offline, Norway is offline. I think all nations have finished their games now. Croatia have just finished theirs. Switzerland, Sweden are going into some normal games now, and Kosovo is over. It looks like, yes it is. Okay guys, so this was the fixtures for tonight's action. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to go over a few of the match highlights from last week, from week number 1. I'm going to play that now, and then guys, that is it for tonight's action. We'll be back next Saturday for week number 3 from the VPG World Cup Qualifiers. Hope you enjoyed it guys, and if you want to watch the highlights from last week's World Cup, stay tuned right now because it's coming.
Love you down.
Malaysia versus Thailand doesn't get bigger than this.
Selamat datang ke Liga Super VPG Malaysia bersama
في ملعب رياح غاب جمال غاب وسيم و...